Good. Hey, we're live. Hey, welcome everybody. Brandon Weaver here, and we're live. We're doing Credit Repair Secrets 2018. People asked me, they were like, hey man, you know, is everything still squared away? Can we get stuff off our reports and deletions, all the charge-offs, collections, the repos, all the negative adverse accounts? Okay, man, the hard inquiries, the check systems. Can I do it in 2018? Is the stuff still good? Yes, it's still good. It's still really good. Hey, Kevin, what's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? He just said, hey, Jared's here.
A little intense, right, guys? A little intense. It's because of playback. It's for playback, but people watch it later.
That's right. And if you're watching this playback right now, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you know the next time I go live. And Kevin, thank you so much for dropping in. He had 8 student loans drop off his report for the second time today. Wow. 8 student loans drop off his report. I remember working with Kevin. I've actually met Kevin. Hey, we got 68 people here. Thank you so much for coming in, chiming in. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Jessica, what's going on? Corey Jones, what's up, man? Wilson Smith, what's up, man? How y'all doing? It's great to be around, and I'm glad that you're here and here for us. Let's see, how can I get collections off of my report? Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Okay, let me just say it. I met Kevin. Kevin's done really well. Kevin Silva has gotten fantastic results with student loans, getting stuff off. Hey, peace, thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. I love it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And if you're watching the playback, if this is helping you out, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to go get into it right now because I know people want to know how to get stuff off. Hey, Nicholas Papajohn says, great company. He's a client of ours at the awesomelifegroup.com. Thank you so much for chiming in. Jason Rubin, I see you comment all the time. It's just great to see wonderful people here. So I'm all pumped up. I'm pumped up. Okay, Jared says, calm down a little bit. All right. Woo! I'm pumped up. Got 100 people here. Okay. So let's get right into it. These are credit repair secrets. Everybody wants to know. If you're watching this live, perhaps you know some of this stuff, but if you're watching the playback, I wanted to let you know, okay? 609creditrepair.com, we've got the letters for you, and let me read some of this information to you so you know the verbiage that you're getting, okay? According to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, 609A1 alpha, okay? You are required to verify by federal law to verify through physical verification of the original signed consumer contract, okay? So this is a letter you would send to the credit reports, okay? To your credit bureaus. On your credit reports, all the negative stuff, okay? You list all your accounts, got name of the account number, and you're gonna ask them to provide physical verification, okay? So this is the idea here. You send your letters in, you dispute, okay? Please provide me an original consumer contract with my signature on it, all right? Now, once you do that, okay, they're gonna try and play some games, maybe a little bit or maybe not, or some things are gonna be deleted, some things are gonna stay, all right? What you do is you hit that follow-up letter, okay? You hit that follow-up letter. If for some reason, if some stuff is staying there, some stuff is still on there, you go ahead, you hit them with round 2, okay? And I know I'm moving quickly because I'm pumped up, I'm excited. I got a lot I want to share with y'all, okay? The next letter is please be advised. This is my second written request, okay? Under section 609 and section 611, I know some of you guys are asking about, section 611. You must provide a consumer contract with my signature. Under section 611 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you're required to promptly delete all information that cannot be verified, all right? The law is very clear about this, guys. Very, very clear about this. You send your follow-up letter. The cameraman's on it tonight. Thank you so much. We have a running joke here. The cameraman can't get his stuff together. So the second round of letters here, guys, is to ask them how they verified it. You said you verified it. How did you verify this? Okay, it says in these results, this first investigation, okay, you stated in the writing that you verified and these items were being reported correctly. Who verified this? How is this reporting correctly? I need to see that evidence. So round 1, you ask for the evidence. Some things are going to be deleted. Anything that remains, you said round 2, you ask their method of verification, and you're quoting all of the good Fair Credit Reporting Act, 609, 611. We go on. If you need letter 3, we got section 616, section 617 of the civil liabilities that you can, claim money on for under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, under 616 and 617. So there's a lot of secrets and tips and tricks for you right here at this channel. You know, this is phenomenal. I want to give this value to you guys. So make sure to subscribe. If this video is helping you out, give me a thumbs up. And yes, you've got solid rounds of 609 letters. First round, you're asking them to verify with a signature, right? Contract with your name on it. Second round, anything that quote unquote gets verified, you're asking them their method of verification under very specific Fair Credit Reporting Acts, okay? 609, 611. Then third round, if they still playing games, this is their final notice before any pending legal actions, okay? Under section 609, 611, 616, and 617. You are, hey, Brianna Williams, your program is phenomenal. Thank you so much. I'm glad I can be of service to you guys and give you this program. And you know, if you need that program, 609creditrepair.com. If you want us to do it for you, you don't have the time, or you don't, you know, a lot of people are entrepreneurs out there. I'm very impressed with our people here, entrepreneurial spirit, doing really well, getting business credit. We've put, man, a handful of individuals into funding. People are getting funding. People are going to the business credit builder. So if you need business credit, you can hit me up, theawesomelifegroup.com. We're doing that for you. So I fired off, went real quickly through some of the secrets of the 609, of the sections that you can utilize. And that fourth and final round is really there for pending litigation. Hey, we've asked you over and over again, we're not getting, I'm going to seek relief in monetary damages under section 616 and 617 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And again, you can dispute all your stuff, so you have multiple rounds, okay? So some of the emails here today. Let's see here. What do we got? Let me go through here. I'm really excited. Yeah, right. We've got a great, phenomenal amount of people here today. I'm very excited. I got my first deletion saved. Fantastic. Thank you. All right. Student loans. All right, let's get into student loans. Yes. So student loans, you can dispute student loans that are old, obsolete, outdated, unverifiable. Stuff have been consolidated. You know, I've seen people with Sallie Mae, Freddie Mac, and now they're with Great Lakes or with Navient and this third-party collections, and they're in collections, and you can dispute that stuff. You can also ask for original instruments of indebtedness. Okay, I want to see the promissory note. I want to see how you're verifying this. How do I have debt with Great Lakes or with Navient or with whomever when I originally signed up with Reg Loans or whatever it is, right? You put pressure on them. You can file complaints with the CFPB. You can do all your due diligence, right? Do all your due diligence and have everything lined up in a row, okay? You can send off letters to get late payments removed. I was about to say, you've seen my videos with Cornita, okay, and she's gotten late payments removed. She's gotten student loans removed. Check out some of the other videos on this channel as well. The testimonials that we have here are new, fresh. We're keeping it active and new. We have a company that does credit repair. We do the credit repair. Everything that I learn, I try and teach you here, all right? Oh my God, I was just about to talk about hard inquirers. Miss Garcia, oh my God, hi Brandon. I had 13 items deleted from my report thanks to your letters. Thank you so much. Leroy, what's that? 13 items deleted. That's amazing. 13 items deleted. This is phenomenal. I'm really, really excited for all of you guys and really excited that you're getting the deletions. You're getting the excitement that I got to enjoy when I was going through the process of repairing my credit. And a lot of you guys know my story. I was messed up physically, knee surgeries, hip surgery, a lot of pain, was in the Army Reserve, was struggling to get by, was having a difficult time working because I was in so much pain, couldn't get out of bed, collapsing out of bed, went into a bunch of credit card debt, had student loan debt, had charge-offs, had collections, had a collector sue me, got a lawyer, taught me a lot of great information, and we won the case. We beat them. I know you guys win all the time. People are winning all the time. And so everyone here is a winner. You're subscribing, you're staying in touch with us, and I want to make sure that you're getting good resources. So what I do want to share, hard inquiry information. Everybody's interested in hard inquiries. I want to get into, I get so excited to share these secrets with you. Okay, let me just, I got my plan. Okay, cameraman, I got my plan. So let me just get to my notes. All right. And I'm excited for all of you guys. Thank you for, if you're watching this right now, and if you have questions in the chat, feel free, you can put some questions in the chat. I love the testimonials in the chat, the comments in the chat. I love it. This is fantastic. If you're watching the replay, go ahead below, put some comments, let me know how things have gone for you, your amazing testimonials. Let me know if you've ever had a situation like me where you were beat up physically or emotionally, or what your financial situation was, how you overcame it, and how we're going to help you right now. Okay. And you can get this stuff, 609creditrepair.com, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right, guys. So here we go. Let me share this hard inquiry stuff with you. I'm excited for this. I didn't pre-plan this, okay? No, I did. I pre-planned a little bit, and I want to make sure that we have some Q&A for you guys as well. So I'm trying to integrate and get excited with you guys, all right? So here we go. So the big deal about hard inquiries is, they can drag your score down 5, 10 points, depending. 3 points if you have good solid history. I believe me, I've gone nuts. I'm like, I have good credit now. Please don't be pulling my credit anytime I need to apply for something for, let's say, my business. I want to put, I'll go into funding and get a personal guarantee. Okay, it's not a problem. I have good credit, so I'll do it for my company. And so when I get the hard pull, I'm like, oh man, another 5 points. Come on, man, help me out. 4 points sometimes. Sometimes they pull all 3 reports. It's rare, but occasionally they will pull all 3 reports. And so you got these hard inquiries. Now, hey, there are account holding inquiries. I'm getting value from it. I've gotten great results. I've traveled the world for free with credit card sign up bonuses. And yes, Sean, exactly. We are going to get these negative items off, and we're going to get these hard inquiries off right now. So this is what you do. Typically what I say is you want to go ahead and lock up SageStream. SageStream is another small bureau, a little secret for you guys. I'm sure you guys are watching my stuff. You want to make sure that you lock up SageStream. It helps with the hard inquiries. Now, anything that's non-account holding, right? You didn't go into funding. You didn't get your business credit lines for your business. You're not, traveling credit cards like, man, flying the 7 seas or whatever. You went to like a dealership and they ran your credit a bunch, or you're mortgage shopping and you didn't get lines of credit. You're trying to get a bank card. You can't get it. You want to get those hard inquiries off. So got the letter, SageStream, okay? Per Federal Credit Reporting Act, I am writing to put a security freeze on my SageStream credit report. Under Fair Credit Reporting Act, you're required to comply. It'll have your name, your current address, social, current phone number, all this good stuff. You send this out, it's got, hey, all right, let me get pumped up again, okay? I got calmed down, let me get pumped up. You send this out to SageStream. It's right here on it, got all the address for you. And again, in the 609 letters, all the addresses are square for you, okay? And you'll have all the addresses you need for the bureaus and all that good stuff, SageStream. Now, once it comes back frozen, it takes about 2 weeks, it's all frozen up. We're gonna send out letters to the people that put the hard inquiries on there and to the bureaus themselves. Now, when it says the bureaus, we got special sections for that, okay? I contacted the below creditors, okay? And they have no proof I initiated such inquiries nor written authorization and have failed to provide any permissible purpose. That is what is needed. Permissible purpose, written authorization, okay? I have seen people go to car dealerships and get run a bunch and they said they were gonna only pull 1 time and they got pulled 5 times. They were only gonna pull me 1 time and they shop rates 15 times. This is not authorized by you. They do not have your signature for that, and you do not give them permissible purpose for that. So according to Section 604 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, guys, you must have, okay, they must have a subject with permissible purpose. They must have your written signed contract. They must have your authorization. If they don't have that, they must remove that from the credit bureaus. The credit bureaus have to do it, okay? It's in black and white right here, okay? If you don't have this, promptly delete. And I don't want to just bore you all day with the, what is there and all the legal. You can get them for yourself at 609creditrepair.com. I'm here to help you with the emails, I'm sure. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Now, you want to send letters to the people that ran your credit, put some pressure on them as well. Now, under Section 1681, Bravo, Charlie, okay, 1681B, Charlie, 1681B, C, okay, BC, I like that. All right, to my knowledge, I have not signed any documents authorizing your organization to view my credit history. Therefore, your inquiry into my credit report violates the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Section 1681B, C. Okay, this is very important. Transactions not initiated by consumer. All right, this is very important. You can send this in to the bureaus. You can go down there, or excuse me, you can send this into the dealerships if you're dealing with a dealership, or the credit department of whomever you may not have gotten debt with, may not have gotten a trade line with, or they ran it without your permissible purpose, okay? This is what you've got. You can get them at 609creditrepair.com. You got that Beyond Committed package, okay? It's all there for you. It's all good, all right? Now, 4 rounds of letters. I see Chris asking me, 4 letters, are they working? Are they working good? They work great, okay? Do the 4 letters work great? But to give you more, to give you bonus, to give more generously to you, to make it extra spicy, we've got collection validation letters available to you. And I'm gonna walk you a little bit through some of those in a minute, okay? But I wanna make it a little bit more interactive here. I'm gonna get to some of your comments and questions and concerns, okay? But we have collection validation letters. I'm gonna go over, stick with me, I'm gonna go over some of the things you can do during your disputing process, during the credit repair process to boost your scores, you know, adding AU trade lines, submitting complaints, the validation letters, what you can do during the 4th round, how to sue and when, stuff like what do you do if there's one little thing sitting there? And I've seen people go to the courts, win against the bureaus. I've seen it. So let's get more interactive here. Let me see what y'all got going on. Hey, all right. Green, how to get collection agencies such as Midland Funding off the credit report. Very simple. And if you're just joining us, 609 letters directly to the credit bureaus. You can dispute that. They usually do not have any documentation. The reason I know about this is because I went through the process. I was sued by a collector. They didn't have any documents to tie me to that debt. And my lawyer was very helpful and told me that they usually don't have it. It's usually old. You don't have a contract between that collector and you. It's the original creditor and you, and the collector doesn't have it. And on top of that, the collector didn't do the due diligence and get a signed document with your signature on it from the original creditor to the collector and doesn't have that information to prove. Remember, guys, in the court of law, you are innocent until proven guilty. You do not have to admit guilt or fault, anything of that nature, okay? It's under your contract, your constitutional amendment the fifth, right? Everybody talks about you are not, it's not the burden of proof isn't on you. The burden of proof is on them to prove their case, okay? So when you're disputing, you can send letters directly to the credit bureaus and you can send letters directly to the collectors, as we'll talk about in a minute, and I will run you through what that is, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, what we're quoting, what is available to you. These secrets are being revealed here tonight. I'm excited. We got 117 people, 51 likes, so thank you so much. So let me see what else we got, okay? Let me see what else we got. Yes. I want to know how to update my new address. Hey, Brad, I need to know how to update my new address. Okay, excellent question. This is a very good question. And you wouldn't think, man, we're getting great comments. We wouldn't think that this was so important, but because this is 2018, because we're learning new stuff, because I'm in the Awesome Life group learning new stuff, I've learned how important updating your personal information can be, updating your address, making sure they got one good solid name for you. And I've got the letter here, and I can just tell you what it is because it's very simple. It's very, very simple. You can get the letter, 609creditrepair.com, or hey, we can do it for you. But how do you do it, okay? If you want to get my letter, fantastic, you can get it on the site. If you want to draft your letter, what you basically need to do, secrets, all right, guys, I'm teaching y'all secrets, so thank you for staying with me. The letter basically needs to say, hey, I'll read it to you. So you absolutely 100% know how it works. And so, hey, this is what we're doing. We're revealing secrets tonight, right? This is what we're doing. This is how you update it. You put your name, your address, your information, okay? Your social with the bureaus. They always want your social. You slimy people always want your social. These slimy bureaus, they be slimy. All right. So let's say you're sending it to Equifax or TransUnion or Experian, to whom it may concern. All right. I recently pulled my credit report. I noticed the following information is incorrect, an error. I never lived at this address, or this name was not mine. Okay. And you put, boom. All right. John Smith. My name's not John Smith. Okay. It's Jack Smith, huh? Right? And you have to have your verification. You have to have your ID for this. So make sure your ID is up to date with your name. Make sure your address, okay? I need to know how to update my new address. Make sure your address, you have that confirmation on your ID, a utility bill with your new address on it, okay? Make sure they have what they need to do their job. You gotta basically do their job for them, man. You gotta basically do their job for them, okay? I'm playing games, all right? They turn play around games. So name, updated on your address, updated address and name on your ID, updated name and address on a, utility bill. You send this in, this letter, right? Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Secrets revealed, baby, revealed tonight. Secrets 2018. Okay. Name and address. What you can do, all those names. Okay. So, let's just say Nikki 2 times is the actual name, right? I know it's a handle, but it says Nikki 2 times and it's spelled TWO. But the bureaus have Nikki 2 times. Okay. Nikki 2 times. Yeah. Or they have Nikki 3 times, or they have Nikki times without 2. You can put my name is Nikki 2 times, and you can put my name is not Nikki 2 times. My name is not Nikki 3 times. Okay. My address is 1256, not 125 Lane Drive, 1256. I've never lived at 1235, or this is not my current address. You just need to make sure they know what to remove. So remove this address, remove these names, boom, we're square. And then you have your updated information. This has worked. This letter has worked for people. I've seen it work for people. I'm getting emails that it's working for people. And this is what I love. I'm glad that we have the feedback here, right? So you're able to email me with your questions. I'm able to adjust. My team is able to adjust. We're able to help you out. You're able to get the results. You tell us we're getting the results, and then we're able to impart that knowledge on other people. So thank you so much. Give yourself a thumbs up. Get pumped up, because this is the credit repair circus, if you will. And I'm the jester, the king, the jester of the court. And we are going back to the court right now. Let's see what else we got. Hey, Kevin Silva, doing great. Froze my Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, SageStream, and opted out of LexisNexis. Absolutely. You can opt out of LexisNexis. You can put a suppression, not only freeze it, but you can opt out by putting a suppression on it. And it's a little bit different. Go to LexisNexis. You'll be able to do these amazing things that Kevin are able to do. And LexisNexis, guys, if you don't know, I'm sure you do because you're here with me, but if you're watching the replay and you want to know these secrets, LexisNexis holds a lot of public records, okay? They've got bankruptcies over there. I've seen tickets over there for people. People get charged up interest rates over there for LexisNexis, okay? So you can dispute those negative accounts with your LexisNexis report with those 609 letters, okay? They're just like another credit bureau. They have that same Fair Credit Reporting Act they must abide by, all right? So you are able to do what Kevin did. Freeze up your 3 bureaus if you don't want anybody being able to pull your credit, put anything on there during your credit repair process. Smart idea, okay? And you're not gonna be the victim of ID theft. I always try to be positive. I don't think anyone out there is going to be the victim of that, but it becomes harder when it's all frozen up. And of course, you got to keep your PIN numbers and make sure that's all squared away. What happens is you typically write in, or you can call, or you can do it online. You can freeze your reports, and they will send you a PIN number. Either if you're on the call, you'll get it right away. If it's in the mail, it'll be in the mail. And if it's online, it might be online, and actually they might send you something in the mail to make sure, okay? Fantastic, man. Hope your credit repair is going great, okay? Again, if you need us to do it for you, you're like, Brand, this is phenomenal. I just don't got the time. TheAwesomeLifeGroup.com. And if you want to get the letters, all this amazing stuff, 609creditrepair.com. All right. Yes, Jennifer C. Good to know. They're trying to get over on us. Guess we continue next round letters. That's right. Wrong address, old debt in my report. What do I do? Yeah, this is why the old address is so important. And thank you for getting me back to that. Old addresses are sometimes attached to old debts. Wrong address attached to an old debt. This is part of their verification process. Under Fair Credit Reporting Act, everything must be 100% accurate, okay? Not everything has to be reported too. This is what's unique. Not everything has to be reported. People will tell you, oh, well, we can't do goodwill because we reported it and we can't do it. No, you don't have to report those things. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. I've had specific accounts that were very specific to military without naming too many names. And sometimes I didn't get those late payments, okay? They were not reported. They were able to update to positive. I've seen it. I've had it happen to me, right? So a wrong address to an old debt, you clean up that old address, they're gonna have a harder time verifying that old debt. You send your collection validation letters, which we're gonna get to here, bonus validation letters, and your 609 dispute letters right into them. get that old address off, just like we talked about. And this is why it's so important, because your old address, your old names can be tied to old accounts or obsolete, outdated, unverifiable information. And they're using it to verify, and they think that they got you, and they don't got you. They don't got you because you got Brandon Weaver. You got Credit Repair right here. You got 609 Credit Repair. You got the Awesome Life Group, okay? Ah, the old tax lien. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, more heavy duty. Okay. All right. So state tax lien. All right. I see you, Ken. I see you, Ken. I got you. Okay. Here we go. State tax lien. Now, here's the issue. You got your taxes and you got the lien on the report. The lien doesn't necessarily have to be on there. Okay. You have the record of deeds. You've got people that are putting information on there that can't put information on there. It's the same thing where they have to go to a third party. So you can write a letter to your state, okay? And whatever it says on there, it just says record of deeds or something like that. Or you can find out that information just like a bankruptcy. And you can say, hey, do you give information to third parties like credit bureaus? And liens at this point are supposed to be off, okay? This is nonsense. But in any case, you can find out, hey, we don't give information to third parties like that, okay? On top of that, you can dispute with your 609 letters. You can then send that letter in that says, hey, we don't give third-party information. You can send it into them. You could have public records on LexisNexis, like I said. Take a look at your LexisNexis report. You can dispute it there. You can then freeze your letters and freeze LexisNexis. We got freeze letters for you in the Beyond Committed package at 609creditrepair.com. Now, like I said, you have the taxes, you have the stuff on the report. So you're attacking stuff on the report, boom, 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 boom. However, it's not necessarily going to stop the state. The state's powerful. They're going to want their money, okay? So you might have to do a little compromise with them. You know, I know the government, Fed government has that offer in compromise. Maybe the state can cut you a deal as well. Maybe you can find a good CPA. Remember, none of this is legal or tax advice. You want to find your good CPA. I have found fantastic help in CPAs. I've gone through situations without getting too specific, and a CPA kicked butt, guys, kicked butt. I'm telling you, they know their stuff. Just like I'm your credit repair guy. Where's your tax person now? Your CPA, you got to have a team. You got to have a financial team because you guys are entrepreneurs. You guys are successful. You guys are up late with me, learning your stuff. 112 people. Thank you so much. Okay. So once you get that off, now, if the lien is released, okay, here's the other thing. I went with worst case scenario, but if the lien's released, you paid it off, it's all light. It's all good, man. You just dispute that joker, send in that it's released, get that joker off, you know, seal and freeze LexisNexis if it's there, and make it real hard for them to verify. These jokers will go away. All right. All right. Ooh, I need to know how to get eviction removed. Miss Hills, well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. What do y'all want to know how to remove? All right. What do we know? Let's see. We got so many questions to answer. Need your phone, Brandon. Need your phone. I'm on the laptop. It's how I got the ring light and other thing. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so evictions, let's get into it. And I want to make sure that I'm kind of looking and catching up with all this stuff. Okay, cool. Let me get into this. Okay, so evictions. So evictions are nasty stuff. I personally am, I think it's gross. Okay, it's gross. I think it's gross. I think evictions are gross. They shouldn't be reported. I don't think student loans should be reported. I think everyone should have, and medical stuff should be reported. Okay, that's my personal belief. Okay, I think if you need medical attention, if you need a place to live, if you need food, if you need basic human dignity and rights and stuff, I mean, one day maybe I'll be in power and can help out or something like that, run for office or something like that, or give back in a way or something, right? Because if you need basic needs like a home, and this eviction is nasty, or medical stuff, and medical stuff is on there all the time, collections, or, you know, like I said, anything to do with education, I think you should have it. It should be access. I should be able to go into university today for free and get some darn education. But evictions are nasty. Now, they can be on LexisNexis. They can be on CoreLogic. I have a video about that, removing that information. You can go to LexisNexis. You can go to CoreLogic. They will have your reports. You can pull them. They oftentimes have your eviction. Dispute that with CoreLogic. Dispute that with LexisNexis. The 609 letters, they have the same Fair Credit Reporting Act. Get that eviction off of there. Then go and knock out those credit bureaus, because it's going to be on the credit bureaus. Boom, 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 boom. They'll fall like little dominoes, okay? But you want to get the verifying party off of there first, the CoreLogic, the LexisNexis, okay? Now, there's a couple of other things out there that might have your information about the eviction. Okay, there could be some rent screening places. Experian, I think, has a rent reporting stuff. I don't want to get too wild with it, and I want to make sure I have the good information for you. Okay, so what I have is another video about 8. Okay, there's about 8 little reporting agencies out there that might hold rent information, eviction stuff. Okay, take a look at the YouTube. I've got it for you. I have other videos on that, 8 accounts and 8 little bureaus that might have it. Primarily LexisNexis, CoreLogic, and the big 3. You get those off, you're going to be okay. Now, what I would say is talk to the people that have your eviction in front of them. Find out where they're finding this from. You know, you can be like, whoa, I didn't know that this was here and all this nonsense. So let's square that away. You know, you can dispute with whatever bureau they're seeing it on, whatever screening system they have it on, okay? LexisNexis, CoreLogic, though, are the big 2. CoreLogic is the big guy for evictions. I'm telling you, CoreLogic, okay? Let me try to get to all y'all questions. I'm very excited. How can I get bankruptcy removed in 30 days? Okay, so, let me take a little bit softballer question real quick. How many points would increase if I got 9 negative items off? It just depends. It's hard to tell what the FICO algorithm is and what you would accomplish in that amount of time. I don't know if you have, if there are 9 collections, or, you know, you have a couple of bankruptcies, and, you know, if they're all inquiries or whatever, right? So it just depends on scores. Get those negative items off, rebuild your credit. We're going to talk about rebuilding credit here in a minute. I want to get to this. How do you get a bankruptcy removed in 30 days? Okay, right. So now, without further ado, bankruptcy. Seal and freeze LexisNexis. I want to make sure that I've got my information here for you. I've been talking about LexisNexis to death, all right? So I want to make sure I have this information. Okay, great. So yes, so obviously it's in the reports, it's in the Beyond Committed package, and let me just double check here. Yes. Okay, great. So yes, so LexisNexis here, you'll be able to send a freeze letter to LexisNexis. Very similarly, they want, it's a PDF for you, okay? And they're gonna want some verification of who you are, your address, your social, same stuff. They probably want your ID, social, that kind of stuff. I actually pulled my LexisNexis, it's crazy, it's super thick. Now, you freeze it up. Usually within 2 weeks, they send you a response back. Now, if you want to do it in 30 days, you might have to call, you might have to fax, you might have to get this stuff quicker to them, okay? Now, once that's done, you dispute the accounts under the bankruptcy and the bankruptcy, because you're trying to get it off in 30 days. So you're gonna have to take a risk. Look, Lamont, 30 days is quick. You know the credit bureaus have 30 days to respond to you, okay? So if you send in dispute, they've got 30 days to respond to from when they got the letters to postmark you a response. So 30 days is quick. It's going to be challenging. You can send stuff priority mail to them. You can fax your stuff into LexisNexis and call them to freeze it, send your stuff priority mail, and then just, you know, keep a good intention, you know, and work on it. 30 days is quick. You might have to go a few rounds, honestly, sir. You might have to go a few rounds, but you will. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, and this is what I love about it. I've seen it in the awesomelifegroup.com. I've seen my team help, my partner, Cornita. We've seen bankruptcies come off. I've seen people email in saying bankruptcies have come off, okay? And you know what? Bankruptcy isn't the end either. I have a friend who went through bankruptcy, has a bunch of authorized user Tradelines, scores up in the 722-ish area, and was able to get 2.9% on a car loan. So it's fantastic, okay? Fantastic. Everything's going to be okay. And I want to reiterate this. You are on your way. You are fine. Whatever happened to you, whatever individuals or stuff happened in your life is behind you now. You're on the road to financial recovery, all right? You are on the road to financial recovery. It was not your fault. It is not your fault, okay? Let's see. Nice. Equifax 735, trying to use in 732. Experian a little lower, down in the 600s. I understand, okay? So let's talk about this. You can keep disputing, okay? You got the AU trade lines. We know trade lines boost your score. Primary trade lines are even better, okay? You can look into some primary trade lines that you pretty much are guaranteed to get. You typically have to get a little order with them, okay? So you can look at the jewelry clubs, okay? The Hunt Chases. You can look into the Ox Publishing. Okay, these guys, you have to make a small order, but you're pretty much guaranteed for trade lines up to you know, $5,000, $2,000, $3,000, and they're going to report and they look stronger. All right. Now, you want to keep that credit utilization down. All right. I like to go for under 10%. I like to go for under 10%. Some people say under 30%. I think it's okay, but we are here to be champions. We're here to be the best, the king. We are the church of credit repair. So we go for the best. Okay. So your idea is to keep it on 10%, but I know everybody can. So if you keep it on 30%, it's great. Don't want to get wild with it. All right. Experian, keep disputing those guys. Send your collection validation letters. I think this is a great time. Okay. Dwayne, if you're having trouble with Experian, you can go around the bureaus. Let's get into it. Let's talk about what you can do. All right. We talked about freeze. Okay. We talked about inquiries here. We're giving secrets away tonight. I'm excited. I'm pleased that I can do it. I can still be of service to individuals out there. It's a blessing. It really is. You guys are a blessing. So let's see here. Collection validation letters. Let's go for it. And you know, this is because the bureaus play games like this. You see Equifax at 735. You see TransUnion at 732. Why would Experian be wild and crazy like this? Okay, so here we go. Request for validation, not verification. Okay, a little different for the bureau than the bureaus, right? A little different for a collection validation letter. All right. Now, you put the collection company on there. You got your name, address, where it's coming from. Let's get into some of these Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, Dwayne. This is, you're going to go around Experian. You're going to get these collections off on your own, and you can still send 609 letters at the same time. All this stuff is mapped out for you at 609creditrepair.com in the Beyond Committed package, or hey, we can do it for you, the Awesome Life Group. Now, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Here we go. 1692G, Section 809. That your claim is disputed and validation is requested. Okay, and I paraphrase this stuff. I don't want to bore you with all the technical stuff. I want to get you hyped. I want to get you pumped, but I want you to get your secrets. Okay, so this letter is being sent to you in response to notices sent from your company. Okay, a lot of times they will send you a letter. They'll send you a notice and they'll say, "Hey, you need to respond in 30 days, or we're gonna assume this debt is yours." Nah. Hey, I'm taking notes. I like it. Okay. Nah. You're not gonna get over on me on this, okay? Even if I don't respond to you in 30 days, you know you don't have no contract. And this is why they play games. If they just sent you a contract, they wouldn't be playing these games. Well, if you don't respond in 30 days, we're gonna assume this debt's yours. Yes, no. So this letter is a response, okay? You can send this after your 30 days notice they send into you. And this is for collectors, guys, for collectors. These are for collectors playing games, trying to send you stuff. And so you can go around the bureaus if the bureaus are playing games, okay? This is what we can do in addition to more generously giving what we can do, okay? So you send this letter in under Fair Debt Collection Practices Act 1692G. You get excited. This is not a request for verification or proof of my mailing address or other nonsense, right? But a request for validation, okay? Please provide me the following: the money I owe you. Explain and show me how you calculated what I owe. Provide verification or a copy of any quote unquote judgments if applicable. And let's talk about judgments here in a minute. So stay tuned. Stay tuned if you're watching the replay or if you're live. Let's stay tuned. We're going to get into judgments and how you can handle these nonsensical things, okay? I want the identity of the original creditor. Prove that the statute, prove to me the statutes of limitation have not expired. Make it hard for them. The reason I found out and learned about a lot of that stuff is because I went through this. I was sued. I noticed the discovery. That's right, the discovery the lawyer asked for. They asked for all this stuff. They asked for the document storage for these contracts. They actually wanted to know how they were holding the we wanted to see the servers in the computers and the chain of custody and all this stuff. They don't have a lot of this stuff. Provide me the license numbers and registered agents of service, okay, that in their state they can collect. So their license and the registered agent is that company's registered agent for process serving, guys. So if you ever have to take someone to court and you want to make sure you process serve them, if you serve them properly, you're going to serve them, fools, right? You're going to serve them. You need the registered agent on file. Easy to get. Any LLC or corporation has it. You can look it up, send them, serve, notice them, okay? Now, at this time, I will also inform you that if your offices have reported invalidated information to the 3 credit bureaus, including Experian, my man, okay? Including Experian, this action may constitute fraud of both federal and state laws, okay? And it goes on and so forth that they could be in violation of Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, Fair Credit Reporting Act, defamation of character, that you can seek damages for every item on there that hasn't been verified properly, up to $1,000. You can keep this. You can send certified letters, okay? You can keep a copy for yourself. And you give them the 30 days. If they don't respond, you can upload your stuff directly to the CFPB. You can show them the chain of custody, all your stuff, all your documents. You can try there. Then you can go into small claims. You've got to look, I got to file a claim against these collectors, against these bureaus, against all these nonsensical stuff. And this is what you can do if they're playing games. If Equifax is at 735, congratulations to win. TransUnion at 732, and then Experian wants to play games with you, okay? If they're not verifying, validating stuff. So that's one round. But we've got rounds of letters for you for collection validation at 609creditrepair.com. What we got here is a follow-up. This is a follow-up, and it actually references some case law for you guys, okay? This one references some case law, and it's very important, and finding this stuff was very important, and getting it and delivering to you guys and creating this content is phenomenal. I'm glad I can be of service for you, okay? I have previously sent you a request to validate my debt under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and all I received was an itemized list of alleged charges or old bills, right? Old statements. This is nonsense. You're not going to get any of that stuff. That's not going to trip people up, right? Okay. So what we're going to do here is we have a very specific court case, Spears versus Brennan. You can look it up, or you can get the letter, and it talks about how this individual beat these collectors, beat the credit bureaus. Okay. This is phenomenal. This is fantastic. This is your follow-up letter. If the collectors play games, okay, and they don't want to send you nothing, we've got a letter for them not sending you something. After follow-up letters to collection agencies, if you don't hear back from the collection agencies in 30 days, you can go ahead and say, under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, I have the right to request validation for the debt I say that I owe. I've given you 30 days to remedy this situation, which is a very reasonable period of time. You can be fined up to $1,000. It goes on and so forth. I don't want to bore you on and on, okay? But you've got those letters. These are the secrets that I want to divulge to you. You're hearing it here. You know what the information is. You know the verbiage here. You know you don't have to, you can stand up to these individuals. You can be tough. I talked to one of my mentors today. I said, y'all need to be tough. Y'all can be tough. And you need to be tough as nails. When it comes to your money and your finances, you don't play no games with nobody. You're tough. You're tough with them. All right? Now, let me see. Yeah, don't pay any collectors. I love it. Love it. Wow, William Smith, I believe my bankruptcy is deleted. All right. Yes, congratulations. All right. Let's see. Student loans, we talked about student loans. Make sure if you're just joining us, make sure to subscribe and watch the replay. We've talked a lot about secret sauce, son. That's right. We're giving out secret sauce, son. We're seeking secrets here. We're giving away the church. I'm preaching. All right. Let's see. Daryl Scott. Okay. Secrets. All right. Coming close. Okay, getting close, cameraman. All right. So Daryl Scott, it's a handle. I don't know if that's the actual name. But, is it true that Experian could take 60 days to respond to disputes? I'm working with another credit repair company, but I'm leaving in May. I don't want to say who the credit repair company is, but they're not working with us. If you want to work with us, theawesomelifegroup.com or 609creditrepair.com to get your goods, okay? Now, here's the thing, okay? Do they have 60 days? No, they don't have 60 days. They don't have no 60 days, okay? If someone is telling, if another credit repair company, another big time credit repair company is telling you it could take 60 days, that's nonsensical. And you should talk to those people. You should give them a call. We have that customer support. Okay. You know, we're on the East Coast. My company is bonded and licensed in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're in Pennsylvania. We've got the license. We've got the bonds in Pennsylvania. That's where we are. That's where we do all this stuff for you guys. So this is, you want to be working with good, high quality people who know what they're doing. And the problem with this 60 days stuff is just, I don't know if they're dragging it out, or I really don't know why. I don't want to comment about that, but it does not, I know it's not right. I know it's not right. And the reason I know is because the absolute most the bureaus can get is 45 days. And this is the secret. Okay, let's talk secret sauce. Why would 45 days be? Okay, look, they usually have 30 days to respond from when they receive the letters, but sometimes they can take up to 45 days. Rare. Couple occurrences. One, you dispute online through like an annual credit report, or you dispute online through something that gives them extra time for some nonsensical reason. Okay. The other reason, which is more common, is if you send in extra disputes or supporting documentation during your dispute process. So let's say you send out your disputes, you send your 609s in, you're disputing, you're getting negative stuff up, and you're like, darn it, I forgot something. And this actually happened. There was a comment, someone forgot something. They're like, should I send in my letters again? I was like, be cautious, because they're going to get an extra 15 days to process your new disputes. And all they're doing is playing games. They're hoping that you get tired. So 60 days, no, they'll no. At the very worst, 45 days. And that's rare. It's 30 days from when they get those letters to postmark you a response. Okay. Man, I want to share all the secrets to you. When you're buying a home, okay, be very cautious about your disputing in your process. Hey, what's going on, Gerald? What's going on? How you doing today? Hey, how you doing?
How many people?
Oh, 117, 185 people liking it, giving away good quality stuff here, Gerald. Anything that you could think these individuals would love to hear about credit repair. They're here to share and the knowledge. And people are great. I mean, people are having a good time. Check your email. All right, I'll be checking the email.
We're a little busy right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But we would definitely be checking the email. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, look, Rose. Okay. Yes. Hey, TransUnion responded with some verified items. Okay. I understand. Frustrating. It's not going to be that way forever. Okay. You've got my resources here. You've got all of these amazing secrets here. You're going to keep
Somebody's asking, does this work?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, it works.
It works. It works.
It definitely works.
Okay.
It definitely
because
works.
We've done it on both of our credit reports, and that's the only reason that we are where we are in life, because Brennan figured all this out. Look at our old YouTube videos.
Oh, right. Absolutely.
Look at where we came from. I feel like that's the thing, is like, it's hard to show where we came from, but literally there is stuff on both of our YouTube channels of like,
just really struggling.
Yeah, right? really struggling, really trying, really just trying to make it in the world.
And credit changed the game. I'm going to share all the secrets tonight, guys. It's all coming out. Secrets, man, secrets. Jara's got a vehicle, right?
Yeah, I bought a
vehicle, right? You got a car,
Challenger,
right? And you got a good rate on it, right?
Insane.
Yeah, 2.94.
2.94.
And that's the type of stuff that you're able to do with good credit.
And then like no penalty for paying it off early.
Principal payments they're not a problem.
So if I got it paid off early, it might have cost me like nothing.
Right. And this is going to the credit union. These are secrets about this. The credit union will give you not only a better rate, they'll give you an education on how to beat the dealer. We have videos coming out about that. You have no hard inquiries from the dealership, correct?
No.
None. Zero. We made sure.
Even though the hard inquiry from the
credit
bureau didn't affect my credit score.
The credit union hard inquiry didn't affect your score. Okay. They might have done something nice. And, I don't know. Initially, they did a soft pull, so I don't know what they did. I'm not going to ask their magic, okay? Oh, their secrets. I'm not trying to play no game. She got no hard inquiry. That's what we're doing, and that's what we want to do for you guys. People are getting the shotgun blasted stuff. I taught, watch if you're just joining us.
The second half of the auto loan video will be coming out.
Right. In a little bit. So
there's a bit to the second half. It's a process, guys. It's a process.
Absolutely.
To do it the right way, it takes so much longer.
Yes. Absolutely. All right, so yes, repossessions. Let's talk about repossessions. Let's get into repossessions. Let's take some notes on repos. All right, Jared's gonna run. He's gonna eat. Let's get into it. Okay, what about repossessions with the co-signer? Ooh, I'm getting excited now. I'm salivating because these co-signers, it's crazy. I know. I'm sorry if you co-sign with somebody who's not paying their bills. And wow, okay. Serendipitous one. I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I keep breaking the concentration, but I see these amazing comments. I had over 20 deletions between the three bureaus with the letters. They work. Took a few rounds, but they work. Amazing. Great to hear. Amazing. Rental Karma. This is why I love this environment. Rental Karma has rental information for you guys as well. This is fantastic. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We are quite the team together. Repossessions. Let's get into it. Okay. Let me spew this. Let's take some notes. Y'all listen up. Secrets here. Secret time. First of all, they're not supposed to be coming on private property. Get your property. Okay. So that's number one. And number two, they need to send you letters saying that they're going to repossess it. they need to, 3, then send you a letter after they repossess it to let you know. They repossess it, they're going to sell it, and then you can attend the auction. And then they got to send you the letter that says, hey, we sold it for this amount. This is how much you quote unquote still owe. Okay. Co-signer. If you're a co-signer, I'm sorry if someone's not paying their bills. You are just on the hook as they are. That's why you co-sign. However, you can dispute. You can ask for these information, right? These things that they didn't do their due processing, due diligence. You guys can get out of this stuff because they're not obeying by the laws, okay? You can dispute on your bureaus with the 609 letters. You send collection validation letters to them. You can ask them for this information. I never got to go buy the car back. Okay, I didn't get my letter of deficiency. The difference between what you sold it for and what the car was, I guess, what you thought it was worth and how much I owe. Okay, this stuff can help you get repossessions off. You can, and here's the thing, with repos, you can then get another car. Okay, it is possible. You can have it happen. It is absolutely okay. Now. You have to go through that process as well, but you can get it off your reports the same way, right? So I'm sorry that they did that to you. I'm sorry that that happened. I just wanted to be frank with you and let you know that you're going to get this off. Now, if you have a co-signer, you got to get it off their report. The 2 reports are separate, right? So you get it off yours, they get it off theirs, and you guys are good to go. All right, let me try to get some more of your questions and comments. We're almost at, we're almost at time here. So I want to make sure not to bore you guys. All right, let's see here. What's up, Hunter? What's up? All right, that's my plan. I'm going to the credit union. Excellent. Hey man, if y'all about to buy a car or if you're about to buy a house, let me know in the comments. I'm about to buy my dream house. Let me know in the comments your dreams, your wants, your desires. Hey, that's great. If you're watching Alex Express, awesome team. Thank you so much. It's so nice to see some of you great faces and to meet you through this. This is phenomenal. So let me know about your dreams below. I want to start my business. I want to start, I want to buy my dream home. We have testimonials of people buying their dream homes. And Angela bought her dream home. People buying their dream cars. Jared bought her dream car. All right. I would love to know and I would love to assist you. So in the comments, put, I'm buying my dream home in 50 days, 100 days, whatever. I'm buying my mansion. I'm buying my car. I'm getting my Tradelines. I'm going on that vacation. I got to go to Europe and Tokyo and that kind of stuff. Where are you going? I want to know your dreams and hopes. Put them down below. Let me know about all the good stuff happening in your life. Okay. This is great. What about Tradelines? Okay. I heard you talk about them. What about Tradelines? Yes, Tradelines. Okay. Tradelines, authorized user Tradelines, primary Tradelines, what we talked about a little bit before, authorized user Tradelines. So someone's leasing space on their good credit. All right. Someone, let's just say a buddy of mine has good credit, wants to lease it out, make some money on it. Someone might sell it, right? And then you benefit by purchasing it and getting that good credit. Your score goes up, right? And then you can go get your car loan for 2% of the credit union. You can go get your house. Now, with the house, they want to see more primary stuff. We talked about primary trade lines. We talked about getting negative items off, disputing. Remember, a trade line is any line of trade, commerce, right? So credit card, loans, unsecured loans, stuff that you get off your negative items off your credit reports with those 609 letters, with the collection validation letters, with CFPB, just fighting with these guys, right? It will work. Then you'll be able to apply for your own unsecured trade lines, credit cards, your car loans, your mortgages, right? Your personal loans. You could always get secured stuff if you had to. Now, I know I'm not a big fan of secured stuff either. That's not what we're here for. But if you really need something on there, they like trade lines, they like primary stuff. Self-builder, somebody boosted a score 50 points with self-builder. Sometimes a secured card can help you out occasionally if you're in dire needs. Okay, but exactly. Self-loan. Best way to pick up your score. Actually, William Camacho Jr. Hey, thanks for saying exactly. That is a possibility as well. And like we're talking about and discussing. So there are very much so options, but what I really want to see you guys is have the trade lines for your businesses too, right? Without a personal guarantee, right? With the businesses. And if it's on your personal stuff, it's your own unsecured trade lines credit where you have big limits, 10, 15, 20,000, right? So if you want to get business credit, all right, Awesome Life Group, we're doing business credit with no personal guarantee and with a personal guarantee if you want to go into funding, direct funding. The direct funding. Sometimes people are interested in like, what the heck is funding and what is business credit and this kind of stuff. If you go into direct funding, typically you have 720 credit score, you have really good credit, you're going to give a personal guarantee. You get a round of Unsecured credit cards up to maybe $150,000 for your business. I mean, it's fantastic, okay? Unsecured side, we're building that business credit, vendor lines, all that good stuff, all of the stuff that you need in your own personal name, you would with store card, you do with your business, LLC, brick and mortar store sometimes, or a virtual office. You got to have your business number. Everything has to be set up in the business, and we walk you through that process, okay? All right, so let me get through this. Yes, all right, great question. How do you get off check systems? Okay, I'm glad y'all pumping me back up, juicing some life. Okay, this is gonna be it, guys, because we're almost at an hour, so I want to make sure that we get to it. We've got letters, ebooks, letters. We've got stuff for you. Okay, how to sue and win without a lawyer. Okay, all this stuff, educational information for you. You can put into practice. Check systems right here, right now. Let's get into it. Okay. You will send something right to Check Systems at 7805 Hudson Road. Okay, that's their address. Secrets revealed. Okay. I was recently informed of a negative information reported by name of bank, because Check Systems is for banks. People are sometimes in there for certain weird stuff. My business partner was in there and it was inaccurate, just some fraud stuff, weird stuff, right? There's weird stuff. Check Systems, it was not real at all. It wasn't right. It was not right. So name of bank included in the file. Check Systems maintains under my social. Upon ordering a copy of my report, I found an entry from this bank listing a negative item. It goes on the month, the year, the date, right? I was unaware of this item. Please remove. Okay, now, failure to comply with federal regulations by credit reporting agencies are investigated by the FTC. I'm maintaining a careful record of my communications with you and for the purpose of filing with the FTC, CFPB, the state attorney general's office, all that good stuff. I can seek damages up to $5,000 for defamation, okay? Violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, negligence and identity fraud, okay? You've got letters for that, okay? And there's 4 follow-up letters. There's 3, follow-up letters, 1 to go and then 3 follow-ups, okay? So you can do that. You can get out of Check Systems. You can dispute. We've got letters for early warnings as well. I mean, it's everything you need, guys. It's everything you want. Okay. All right, I want to stay energetic, but I want to settle down too. I mean, we got a lot going on tonight, and we're almost hit an hour, and I just want to say thank you so much for everything. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, I really appreciate you. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Someone wants to get into a laundromat. Someone wants a laundromat, a parking garage, a new home. They want to establish business credit. I see you want to establish business credit, get a home, hopefully by the end of 2018, have a business, you will. All this stuff is happening to you. I want to travel without having to pay, you will. I mean, all this stuff, you're working with an individual, and individuals in my team, my company, you can see at the Awesome Life Group, you see who they are on the site, we got your back, okay? And you will get your businesses. You will get out of Check Systems. You will get the Tradelines. You will go and have a wonderful time traveling and all that good stuff. So we're almost at an hour.
Wonderful time travel.
Yeah, the wonderful time travel. Yeah. So we're about an hour, guys. We should probably wrap things up. Huh? Did we reveal a lot of secrets tonight? I think we
also found on a card, we went to Japan just a couple months ago for Brandon's birthday, and he has some videos from there. So
thanks for bringing that up. That's wonderful.
So it's gonna be a weird. They're kind of out of
word,
but
but you're gonna see some videos of us traveling to Japan for free. Amazing.
Free hotels.
Free hotels. Free 5-star.
Right, our flights were free too.
Flights were free. Yep.
Yeah.
And yes,
that's how we can afford to go, is because we're not paying.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's so important for you guys. You guys want to travel first class, right? You guys want to travel 5-star. You
first
can do
class
it
is harder, but
right. Business class. We went business class. You see some videos, right? But I meant in general, A1 credit, first class lifestyle for all of you guys out there. I wish you the best. Yes, I wish you the best. All right. So I think we want to say good night. Yeah, I think we want to round this up. I'm seeing a lot of you guys come to the other side. All right. So. I want to travel business class.
Hi, Alex. He's over on my channel today, too.
Alex is great. All these individuals, I keep seeing Zips, Garcia. This is wonderful. JK, Jack, I love first class. Yes.
Who doesn't love first class?
Who doesn't love first class? I get excited for it. And this is what's great. Hopefully, we lift each other up.
Right? Good night, Alex.
Yeah, good night. Good night, guys. All right, so we're going to say good night. And I love you all very dearly. It's just wonderful. 52,000 subscribers. Hey, what's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Night, guys. You guys are wonderful. And if you're watching the replay, hit the like button.
Share it with your friends.
Share with your friends. Comment,
Share it with your friends, because more people, you know what? Share it on Facebook, because more people have these issues than talk about it. Because when I went through my bankruptcy, I felt so alone. And then after I did it and I felt really comfortable like talking about it, then I found out all these other people had done it too. And I felt so lonely when I was going through it all that like, I wish I had just told somebody.
Exactly. And this is the thing. There's no judgment here. We've gone through it. You know? Yeah. We've gone through it. There's no judgment.
Oh, we've been through it.
We've been through it, guys. So I love you all. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care. And the universe will provide for us all. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and we will see you.
Oh, Facebook's not in the green line. They say, well, you know what I mean.
All right. We will see you
on the other side.
Take care.